The reason why I go to work, do my job, and then go home is because of the reasons I'm about to tell you right now. And it really doesn't have to do with me not liking my coworkers. I think my coworkers are pretty cool, but they're a little messy. And I'm gonna tell you how I found this out. So in my recent video I did about 2 weeks ago, telling you guys that coworkers are not your friends, I figured out why. So I'm a new graduated apprentice in a program with dominantly men, about 3 black people. And I figured out that these jokers, I am the person that's the outcast of the group of apprentice. I am the only one that don't come tell my business, or, oh, you know, me and my wife or me and my husband is doing this and that. I don't do any of that. I strictly come, go to work, do my job, and go home. That's it. In the midst of doing that, my name's still being heavy shit. Like, I don't even know how. I work at night, I go to work, come home, and I have all these emails when I get up. It's like, what is going on at work? Like, I just went home and went to bed, and now it's some drama. Like, what's happening? I was put in a situation where one of my coworkers was trying to get to know me. I don't do the get to knows. I talk to you about everything at work, knowingly. So this person tried to infiltrate me by knowing that I love money. I like overtime and I like making my money. See, this is the thing. Anything that they can try to wiggle in and get to know you, this is why I don't fool with them. Because anything they try to still put your name in some bullshit. Anything they try to find out about you, they try to use it against you and try to infiltrate you and try to make it so you're the problem. Hopefully you guys didn't hear a lot of noise. I just realized I didn't have my microphone on to tune all that noise out. Anyway, so this particular person was like, hey, Yolanda, I noticed that you were skipped in the overtime rotation. Oh my God, you missed like 8 hours of pay. And I'm like, what? So you know me, I'm there to get my money. That's it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm texting him. He like, you were skipped on this day and that day, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, well, how do I get this money? So he's like, you're going to have to file a grievance because see, this person, they came in and they wasn't supposed to come in, da 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 da. I'm like, okay. So I end up filling out the paperwork or whatever. So when I presented it to my supervisor know I'm cool and they know I don't bother nobody. They know I go to work, do my job, and go home. I'm not in no drama. I'm not in there kikiing with them and, you know, any of that. So the supervisor's like, you know, I was like, well, this was presented to me by so-and-so. They told me that, because one thing about me, I keep receipts and you ain't gonna have my name in no bullshit at work when you started. Because I had no way of knowing that I was skipped in a rotation. I don't keep up with the rotation. I don't keep up with who come in or none of that. It's not none of my business. When they text me and say, hey, you came up on the list for overtime, I show up on my days off or I stay pre or post for the overtime. I'm not paying attention to none of that. So the supervisor was like, telling me like, this don't look right. You know, why this person ain't here? It looked like this person was approved. I'm like, I don't know. You know, so the supervisor started talking to me a little bit about what was going on. But let me tell you how God works. Let me tell you how God works. So again, I go to work, I go home. I come home and I come back and some stuff. So a person came up to me that I know at work that's cool. They used to work with me on a previous job. They told me everything. They told me why this person had me file a grievance, how this person doesn't like me and always saying that I'm quiet. I don't say much. I don't do much. How this person pretty much was trying to infiltrate me to see how they can wiggle in to get me and sit at work. You know, I'm like, do people? I thought these people were like married, had children, had families, and this is the stuff that they do. Like, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. But really, they trying to find out who you are. Are you trying to move up in the world? Are you trying to move up in the company? What type of awards you're trying to get? They trying to find out all about you. But see, I don't let them in. Okay, we can talk about it. It's so much stuff that I'm trying to learn because, again, I'm a new apprentice. I have so much to learn at work. I don't have time for the gossip. So that's why I don't do it. Anything that you can teach me, teach me. Now we are doing overtime at work. It's open. We have been presented a project at work, and now I got other people. Again, I don't know enough about Yolanda. They want to know so much about me. at work. I don't want to know anything about them at work. See, this is the thing. When people already done planted a seed about you to other people, they have to, that plant that they've already put in the ground about you, it has to match. And when it doesn't match, they look like a fool. If a person that goes to work, do their job, and then go home, how are they have any room to do anything else? I'm there to learn. When you a black person in these spaces, they quick to say you lazy. But when you ain't lazy, you want to know too much. Oh, you want to know everything. You want to know too much. Okay, make it make sense. If I'm not asking questions and not doing the job, you got something to say. If I'm asking questions and doing the job, you got something to say. How about I still ask those questions and do my job and learn everything I can? Because this is the thing. Some of these jobs I go on, I have to know what I'm doing. Okay? I don't need nobody to tell me what to do if I'm already learning what to do by myself. But this is the thing. They are big bothered by that. They have a problem with me coming there, doing my job, and going home because they don't know my personal business. They don't know my social medias. They don't know anything. And it's like, what is her plan? What is she trying to do? All I'm trying to do is what I came up in here to do for work. Okay, that's all you need to know. Anything else is too much information. Because again, they try to use everything against us people that go to work. And look, I'm not even telling you to be an a-hole at work. I have small talk. But the small talk, I do check it. I know people that don't even do the small talk. I've been speaking to them for over, when I was in the last position, I used to speak to this guy every day. He would not even speak to me or talk to anybody. That was just his personality. Never bothered me in it because anytime I needed to talk to him about work, he talked to me about work. Now I see why he don't even small talk. He just look at them because they always keeping up drama, y'all. It's a everyday thing. So I got filled in about all the stuff that was going on. So I end up retracting or canceling the grievance. So the supervisor was like, you know what, Yolanda, that was the best thing that you did for your career. And he pretty much told me that I pretty much wasn't even going to win the grievance because of the paperwork was so jacked up on our end, how they were rotating the overtime, that they wasn't even doing it correctly. And it was just a whole big thing. But see, y'all, just that little he knows about me. He tried to use it against me with management. It had nothing to do with me. It had something to do with him not getting along with the people in charge and like the leader and other people. Trying to use me as a black woman and a woman in a predominantly male environment to stir the pot. See, that's what you're not going to do. You're not going to use, now I don't have nothing to say to him because I feel like you tried to use me for your own gain. And this is why you have to stay to who you are. Don't let them in, y'all, because I'm telling you my experience so you won't be me. Just that little he knew about me, he tried to use it against me for his own will. And when you new at a job, when you don't know what you're walking into. You really don't know what you're walking into because again, you don't see what's going on. You can see it, but see, they already know the end game. You just don't know because you knew. Stay true to who you are. I'm telling you. So your girl got an award. I got chose to have an award at work. This is my payoff right here. I got accepted to be on this panel. I am doing a presentation. I'm already done with the presentation because this is my stuff. I love doing presentations and anything, standing up, talking to people about different things at the job. So I got accepted. It was presented to me by one of the big bosses. And I took the position. So I've already done my presentation. I've already presented it to the panel and everything is going forward. But what if I would have kept that grievance? Like, what if that would have made me look like to the company trying to get money I didn't deserve, stirring the pot? You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, when God is for you, F who is against you. I'm telling you right now. Stay true to who you are. Don't let these people get in your head, in your brain. There is nothing wrong with you going to work, doing your job, and then going home. They're going to hate you for it, but you keep doing that because you will be rewarded, and management is watching. They've noticed me, and I didn't even notice they noticed me. They love they don't hear my name in drama. They know supervisors are not coming to upper management because see, all these people talk. they're going to talk about you like, man, this person is always coming up in here complaining, this, that, and the other. They know Yolanda comes in there, do her job, and ain't even thinking about none of them. Not in there complaining about nobody. I can work with anybody because I don't have to tell you my personal business. Some people don't have that in their head. They have to know all about you. Nope, I'm not letting them in, y'all. So if you're in these spaces and you're a woman, you're a predominantly male, even if you're in a work environment where it's men and women, it's still a bunch of men. It's still, I even walk away from people that's talking about other people at work. I don't want to know and I don't care. I don't even want to hear about it. Like, I don't want to know. So take from this video, if you're one of those people like me, stay who you are. Management will reward you and you will be noticed because that's positive energy. Go to work, do your job, and go home. Your name not in nothing, okay? Can't nobody blame you for nothing because your name ain't in nothing, all right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. I just wanted to share with you guys that I'm getting an award. Yay, because all of the haters, they pushed me out there to get the award actually by hating on me, and it paid off. So keep being true to who you are. Don't let them infiltrate you. Come in, try to find out a little that they can to try to twist it and go to work, get your money because that's what you're there for. Do your job and go home. I'll see you guys in the next video.